God. Ask God.
Hey Scott, Eric from Ohio here. First off, thank you so much for the content you've been providing. It's really helped me get a handle on how to sell on Amazon, and it's been crucial for me getting started. So, my question revolves around multi-channel and how to focus your marketing efforts with many channels of selling. So I know you've mentioned in the past, definitely get off of Amazon or at least diversify with your own website or different marketplaces. So I have an Etsy store, an Amazon store, and now my own e-commerce website. What I wanted to ask is, if I have social media up and running and have been driving leads to Amazon listings and sales there, now that I've launched an e-commerce store, how do you focus your efforts either promoting just the e-commerce website itself, or do you split up and promote both listings to give people an option? I think it's kind of a conflict of whether or not you want to split your marketing message or focus on just one thing, but I'm interested to get your take on it. Thanks.
Hey, Eric from Ohio. What's up, man? Thank you so much for the question. And this is another good question. I like this. Multi-channel, meaning you're selling on different platforms, which is really cool. Now, you mentioned Etsy. I think that's awesome. It's a great platform. You didn't mention eBay. You might want to expand there. I think that definitely, if you're not there, that would probably be one that I would say it's an easy add. You might as well. But you already have your e-commerce website, which I think you said Shopify, but if you didn't, let's just say it's your own e-commerce, your own website. That's going to really be, again, this is all going to depend on what, and I know Chris Schaefer loves that. It depends. I still have to get him a shirt. I'm going to actually get us a shirt because we do say that a lot. All right, here's my answer, but it does depend. It depends. So what it really comes down to is, number one, if Amazon is, providing all of the service throughout that product and it's going to help you rank, then you're going to want to probably push people even from your e-commerce store to Amazon, depending on where you are, right? If you're trying to take that 50 sales a day and push them all to Amazon, then do that. But now if you want to, maybe you're already ranking well and you don't care, well then push 25 of them over there and push 25 to your own e-commerce store. Like, you can split it any way you want. Or maybe, part of the week you do them here and part of the week you do it over there. You can do that. Or if you just want to say, any traffic that comes to my Shopify store or my e-commerce store, I'm just going to process all of those externally, not going to even go through Amazon. That's fine. And that way there, you're not dependent on Amazon at all as far as that channel goes, right? But then you have to have, everything kind of plugged in, which I think you said that you plugged it in to do the fulfillment through Amazon anyway. So Amazon's still doing the fulfillment. So you're still spending some money there to have them do that. You're not paying the advertising fee, but you are paying the pick and pack. So that is still going to come out. So you're only saving a little bit by doing that. I mean, that adds up. But again, it comes down to, are you where you want to be on Amazon right now as far as ranking for keywords and building out those listings so those can almost run on autopilot? And then you can decide what you want to do with the traffic on your own website. Again, if you're selling on Etsy, well, we want the traffic on Etsy to stay on Etsy. If we want, eBay, if we're on eBay, we're going to want the traffic on eBay to stay on eBay. You're not going to push that stuff around, right? We're talking mainly about your own website, which is a great question. I know a lot of people think that. They're like, okay, so what do I do? The very first thing that you do is you set up a website that's going to offer your product. I would push them right to Amazon. That would be the first thing that I would do. That way I don't have to worry about fulfillment outside of Amazon if that's what you're going to do, but it's just easier, right? And then this way here, you don't have to think about all of the different pieces that you might have to connect to make that happen. But from the sounds of it, where you are, you can have that external sale happen. And the cool thing about the external sale, even if you fulfill it through Amazon, is you're going to be able to capture that information that we were just talking about with Victor, is you now can take the emails and all the information and you can email those people. If you're on Shopify, you can do it directly there, or you can just use your own autoresponder and then you can message those people and you can export that list and then upload it to Facebook and then retarget those people and then create lookalike audiences and all that stuff. So there is some pluses to processing the order on your own website as well. But again, it comes down to, it depends. Where are you in this process? Can you get more sales on Amazon if you were to push more traffic there? And if you could, then great. Now, the other question would be is like, okay, if I push the traffic there, how is my listing converting on Amazon? Well, it's converting at 10%. Well, maybe if you can get that up to 15%, you'll push more traffic there because it's converting better. But the more traffic you push over there, your conversion rate's going to stay the same until you fix that issue. So you may want to dial it back until you get that fixed. So as you can see, there's a lot of different things that you could do. But I would say from the sounds of it is, and you didn't really say if you're happy with the sales on Amazon in your ranking and all that stuff. If I knew that piece, it would be more of a direct answer, but I think I've given you some things to think about. If you're happy over on Amazon right now with traffic and the rank and all that stuff, then keep it on your own site. Cool. You'll make more money that way, right? But if you're not happy with your results over there and you're still tweaking things over on Amazon to get your rank up and to get more sales, then I would push sales over there as long as it's not converting poor. I think if someone lands on your site and they go to buy and you push them to Amazon, I think your conversion should be really good because people trust Amazon, period. All right. So hopefully this helped you. Hopefully it helps anyone else that's thinking to themselves that they want to go out there and do different channels. I think it's great because here's the other cool thing. Once you have that all set up and you have some traffic coming in, you're now not depending 100% on Amazon. And if Amazon suppresses your listing, guess what? You can take all your traffic now and just push it to your e-commerce store and you're still in business. You don't have to worry about that. So definitely a wise decision. Well, hey there. Thank you so much for listening to that episode of Ask Scott. Now, that was just a highlight from one of our full episodes where I generally answer 3 to 4 questions on a podcast. If you want to go back and listen to all of the past archives of not just the Ask Scott session, but all of the full episodes where I do interviews with top Amazon sellers, people starting from scratch and building a business, if you want to listen to any of those episodes, head over to theamazingseller.com and you can find all of that over there. You can also find details there on how you can ask your own question and get it aired on an upcoming Ask Scott session and possibly see it here on YouTube or just on the podcast. All right, so definitely head over to theamazingseller.com. There's tons of resources over there for you to be able to build your e-commerce and Amazon business. So definitely go check that out. Now, I just wanted to remind you one thing before I let you go. There's a lot of information out there and some of it is really, really good. What I want you to remember is you have to not just consume the information, you have to actually apply that information. So take this information that you learned here today and apply it to your business. And this way here, you can get results. As my shirt says, I wear it almost daily. Take action. We'll see you guys.